This is the STV News. Good evening. The Alba Party's National Executive Committee will hold an emergency meeting tomorrow, setting out their demands if their MSP Ash Regan is to back the First Minister in a motion of no confidence. That comes after Humza Yousaf wrote to opposition leaders yesterday, urging them to engage over the ballot after he terminated the Butte House agreement on Thursday. The Scottish Conservatives who tabled the motion have said attempts at a deal show how vulnerable the First Minister is.
Well, I think it's a sign of how weak Humza Yousaf is and how vulnerable he is, that his future now rests in the hands of Ash Regan and Alex Salmond. It's quite clear that Ash Regan has had major disagreements with the SNP and with Humza Yousaf, and that's why we will be encouraging her to vote with us in a motion of no confidence in Humza Yousaf because he has clearly failed Scotland.
Police searching for a man missing since December 2022 have confirmed the discovery of a body just outside of Aviemore. Formal identification is still to take place, but the family of Rodrigo Falcon have been informed. The bar worker, originally from Argentina, was last seen on CCTV walking to the south of the town in temperatures below freezing. A prisoner who escaped custody while attending a family funeral has been found. 29-year-old Jamie Ross was last seen in Edinburgh on Tuesday afternoon. Police say he has now been traced safely. Families with loved ones staying at a Lanark care home set for closure have been protesting against the proposed cuts today. McClymonds House is one of two homes earmarked to shut as part of budget changes made by South Lanarkshire Health and Social Care Partnership. South Lanarkshire Council says there are no easy decisions in combating the financial pressures they face.
My dad currently, he stays just about a mile or two away, so he can go in and see Mum every day. And if she was moved somewhere else, he wouldn't be able to do that. She's been told that the place is closing and she's distraught. She's absolutely distraught because she sees that as her home now. So it would be absolutely devastating.
Sport now, and after the league split, 4 games took place in the Scottish Premiership today. In the bottom 6, Aberdeen beat 10-man Motherwell 1-0 at Pittodrie. Livingston beat Ross County 2-0, while Hibs thumped St Johnstone 3-1 in Perth. Kilmarnock and Hearts shared a goalless draw in the day's only top 6 game. Sticking with football, and Rangers are through to the Women's Scottish Cup final after a 2-0 win over Celtic at Hampden today. It took until the 85th minute to break the deadlock when Chelsea Cornet rose highest to head home from this corner. 3 minutes later though, Kirsty Howitts latched onto a long ball and finished well, securing the win for Joe Potter's Rangers side. And finally, since being built, they've attracted more than 7 million visitors, and now the Kelpies in Falkirk are celebrating their 10th birthday. Hundreds have gathered to mark the occasion and join a day-long party. Here's Hayley Boma.
Made of hundreds of tons of steel and standing at 30 metres tall, Falkirk's Kelpies have drawn millions of visitors from both near and afar over the past decade. Today, hundreds gathered at their site at Helix Park to mark the milestone.
There was some scepticism around the Kelpies and having these 30-metre giant horses' heads, but we thought, for Falkirk these were iconic. They've turned out to be iconic all over the world, and it created a real sense of pride.
The giant sculptures were designed by Andy Scott, modelled after the mighty Clydesdale horses and placed where the breed used to haul barges along Falkirk's canal. They're named after the mythical shape-shifting creatures, the Kelpies, which are said to possess the strength and endurance of 100 horses.
Public need to know Clydesdales are on the Rare Breed Survival Trust at-risk register. Getting them out there, let the public see them, let the public meet them, and then they understand what they are. So yeah, we need to keep doing things like this.
A nod to Falkirk's heritage through sparkling steel works of art. It's hoped the Kelpies will attract millions more visitors for decades to come. Hayley Boma, STV News.
A very happy birthday to the Kelpies then. Well, that's where we'll have to leave it for now. We're back tomorrow evening at 6:45. Whatever you get up to, enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Bye-bye.